Hello and welcome to the channel, lords and ladies. Thank you so much for joining me today. We have another exciting episode ahead of us. This is episode 29 of Dutch's Legacy, and I am your lovable liege lord, the Godless Gamer. I'm ready to have some fun. It is going to be really stressful today. If you're one of those people, it's going to be fun and stressful, but if you're one of those people that likes to watch me sweat while I'm playing, today is going to be one of those episodes because there's so much to micromanage. Not only do I have to micromanage my current ruler and prepare him to die, essentially, I have to micromanage when I take over as my son. We're going to have so many things to do today. So let's get to it, I guess. Did I plan the grand wedding, I asked myself? There was a grand wedding that I arranged. I got my son married. I did do the proposal. Okay, so we're starting with the grand wedding. My son is about to turn 30 years old, which I think is a great age to get him married off. The main goal of this grand wedding, since he's not doing the event himself, all of these benefits are going to me, and I don't feel the need to really help myself. Like, I don't need opinion gains. I don't need prestige boosts. Like, I need none of this. So we're not going to spend a lot of money. We're going to try to save as much as we can here. I won't go crazy, but the main objective is to make sure that my son and his wife become soulmates. She is pretty impressive. She has the genius trait. Her skills are phenomenal. It's just that her personality isn't that great, and they might actually butt heads because they're both ambitious, and ambitious people don't like each other. So what I want to happen is for both of them to become soulmates, and ideally start having children as soon as possible. There was an artifact I want to give him. This is the book that I'm not using that boosts fertility. Since he's about to get married, now's a good time to give it to him. We're giving him that. Start this grand wedding, or at least we'll plan it. I want to move my steward around a lot today. I want to build some more settlements today. 2 more. There's an empty barony here in Arnhem, and then there's an empty barony in Zutphen. Oh yeah, there was something I wanted to point out. One of my daughters, the one that I got married off in the hopes that it would get me an alliance with this kingdom, which it did. Actually, did it? Yes, it did. So I have an alliance with this kingdom of Poland, but what really sucks is that my daughter married this kid who became incapable at some point. And I didn't realize this. This negatively affects his fertility. So what I want to happen, even though I doubt it's going to happen, he needs to get her pregnant and give her a son. So that Van der Lindes can take over the throne of Poland. He just has to live long enough to impregnate his wife. But look at him. Apparently somebody shot him. Somebody shot him through the brain. And so that's a little bit of misfortune there. Alright, so we're waiting for this girl to show up. In the I'm going to slow down. I think today I'm going to play a little bit slower. I hope you don't mind. Just, I want to manage things really the best I can, and if I'm going too fast, I'll forget stuff. Now, between the episodes, I realized that one of my counts has 2 titles. She has 2 county titles. I'm not sure how she got this. It's possible she fought her neighbor and got this second county title. And I really don't want somebody to have more land than they're entitled to. I want to prevent this, and it would be really helpful to grab this, which I am doing. I'm fabricating a claim for it. So I have to live for at least 4 years, maybe even less time, because I'm befriending my realm priest, so that'll speed it up. But I need to live long enough to get this claim, to revoke the title, to disinherit this son, and give him said title. That's what I'm going to give him. Just like the other son that we disinherited, we gave him a county. We're going to disinherit our other son and give him this county. And we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We'll make this vassal weaker. And we'll appease our son in a small way. He's gonna not like the fact that he was disinherited, so we'll make up for it in a small way. We'll give him land. I'm keeping this open just because I'm anticipating the Pope offering me more gold. Oh, I'm being raided. Uh-oh. It's a pathetic force, 741. I didn't catch it in time. They're going to successfully raid us, but I should be able to catch them. Get over here, men, please. Stop these morons from taking all my money. We got them. Not only would they have stolen money, but there is a risk that they could capture somebody important. This is my capital, so I can't allow raiders to do that. And there we go. There's the Pope offering me money, 748 gold. That's going to build my next settlement. And there's another building I need to build right here. I'm just going to kind of skip through the events. I want to cut to the chase. I just want to get to the end and see if my son and his wife became soulmates. Oop, I just got some renown. How close are we to our legacy? We're pretty close. The next legacy I'm going to get is Bounteous Loins. I really want to grab this because once you get to constant care, now that plagues are so scary, giving some disease resistance to my dynasty, no matter where they are, just everybody in my dynasty, that'll protect them from plagues a little bit better. And there will be fewer complications during pregnancy. Not that we had any complications up to this point, I can't remember any, but that's nice too. And then graceful aging, obviously, is so good. We're going to finish the whole thing. So I did decide on our new legacy line. Bounteous Loins. Alright, I'm about to befriend my realm priest. Let's see how much it... Nope, we didn't become friends. Damn it. It's too late to change the intent. Oh no, let's try to befriend him. That's not an option. Crap. Hey, look at this. The Pope is the one that's overseeing this marriage. He's marrying my son off. Look at you, son. The Conehead himself. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'll take all the stress relief. Increasing our stress is something that I might want to do, just to accelerate our death, but not until we can get our things done. Stress loss per level of fame? Nope. I'll do this one. The King of Aquitaine is at my son's wedding? Look at all these bigwigs and important people that are showing up to my son's wedding. The King of Aquitaine is here, and we can become his friend if we want. Oh no, we became we became friends with the King of England, which isn't good because he's about to die. Speaking of dying, I just lost a court jester. And we can keep that job empty. I don't need it. Praise the happy couple. We're just gonna avoid that. We're avoiding drama. Okay, it's time to see if they became soulmates. Here we go. Let's give them their privacy. We could become friends with the Pope. I think it's too soon since we asked him for money, and he's about to die, so we'll skip that. We'll become friends with this guy. How many friends do I have? I have... Actually, not that many. Only 6. One of my wards just got his next personality trait. I have 2 wards right now. And I still can't teach them languages or anything, but I'll try to keep an eye on that. Okay, let's check. They did. They became soulmates. Which means they should start having kids immediately. So, mission accomplished. Let's have fun judging their kids, and let's get them properly dressed. I want to see, what's the name of my crown again? This is one that I like. Crown without turban. It's down here. Okay, I'm just going to remember for the future when my son takes over. This is the crown I want to get. Because, I mean, the list is so freaking long, so I'm... It's a yellow one. Alright. So we'll get them dressed when he takes over as king. So 3 more years until we get our claim. My personal physician is dead, which isn't good. 3 years until we get our claim. About a year until we get our next innovation, which is royal prerogative. And then the second we get that, we're going to switch over to High Crown Authority. So this is the only thing, this is the only timed thing that we're waiting for. And then after we're done, we can accelerate our death. We'll start stressing out. And then we need to manage our line of succession too. Let's hire a new physician. Too old. Too many problems. Even though she's loyal, too many problems. This guy just has to convert. He's okay. And he's not going to. This is not... Oh, man. This religion is not going to make it easy for me to try to convince him. Can I fabricate hooks? I can't. If he doesn't convert, I'll imprison him, force him to convert that way, and then we'll just work on his opinion. Let's see if that works. He's not going to... He's most likely going to deny us. He refused. He's not considered a criminal? Alright, fine, then get out. I'll find another one. I'll hire a temporary one, but I don't think I have anybody that would be a really good physician. This one would be, but she's not... She doesn't have the trait, but she's a genius. She already has a job. She'll cover the job until I get a better one. My Marshal Adalbert very hesitantly brings my nephew Arnulf to me. Count Charles has asked me to promote Arnulf to the honor of commandership, but I believe that you might wish to have a say in the matter. Yeah, it's because he's stupid. He's already moved to stay at my court. He's here. I don't want this congenital trait to propagate. His brother's a little bit better. He's slow, but this is the worst one. I want to get rid of him. I want to send him away. I can't arrange a marriage. I can't find a spouse for him. Whatever. Oh yeah, this is the second... yeah, his dad owns the land. He's in a separate line of succession. So there's nothing I can do about this. Let's hope that his brother starts having some children with his new wife that don't have that negative trait. And he secures his line of succession. We definitely don't want this son to become our new count. Because this is going to become the Duke in the future. This is going to be the future Duke, whoever rules this. And I would prefer it's not a stupid guy. I should have had him come and move in at my court. That way I had some say in his future. Do I need to move my steward again? Yeah, let's move him again. In 9 months, I need to build this last settlement. Alright, so the woman that we made our physician, she really quickly got a physician trait. Maybe she'll turn out to be okay. Ooh, that reduced our construction time by 30%, so that settlement will get done even faster. 4 months. I need this one to finish before I could build this one. And then that's our final building project. I'll double check. I can't upgrade any more buildings until we start upgrading the castles. Yeah, that's literally everything. Okay. My son is starting to have children. And would you look at that? What's wrong with my granddaughter's hair? Is it because she's wearing that thing on her head? Take that off. Alright, I'll just give her that. I didn't... Her hair was glitching out. It just looked weird. Alright, she can have that. Alright, so we started with the daughter, which is nice. I like that. And if this is any indication of the children to come, I'm already enjoying it. They got genius and pretty. All she needed was one more trait, and then she could have did the strengthened bloodline decision. So, yeah. I think she's the first Van Der Linde in our direct line of succession. That's a genius. We're naming her Molly. Whoops, I have cap locks on. Sorry. Caps lock. This guy can save up money before I extort him. We're being raided again. What else is new? Alright, at least the raiders are keeping me on my toes. I appreciate that. My vassal was protecting his own land. He raised his own army, and somebody's trying to steal an artifact from my son. They're trying to steal his book. That's the only artifact he has. Or no. He has other ones, but for some reason he's not using them. They better not steal his book. This countermeasure only affects me, but this one... This helps with steal artifacts. Let's help our son out. Let's do a countermeasure. Because I really don't want that book to get stolen. Until this goes away, we'll keep one of those countermeasures going. Alright, so this settlement needs a temple holding. You can listen to grovelers? Sure. 1 second. Now, I didn't get to do this between the episodes because they were still... they still needed time to age to show me their childhood traits. But I want to start educating some of these children. I'm trying to be responsible here, man. I have a knight with no personality. I have a marshal with only a one-dimensional personality. At least he'll give him just. That's a pretty good trait. But they have really good martial educations. I wonder what kind of personality traits this kid would get if he has a guardian with nothing. Will he just be nothing too? Whatever, let's test it out. Let's experiment. This is a child I think I'm raising. I'm running out of useful languages to teach them. I've taught him Dutch, Greek, High German, and French. Alright, he doesn't need any more help. He knows 4 languages at... Or no, he knows 5 languages at 10 years old. Alright, the rest of them are being educated. What about this kid? Do I need to teach you anything? Nope, we're taught... We've been good. We've been really, really good. Okay, that takes care of the kids. We can ignore the kids. Let's take care of the other kids. Let's listen to grovelers. Ooh, my wife got off her throne and she got in line. And she's last in line. You'd think she'd be first in line. I gained some stress, but I get common touch for 10 years. I don't mind the stress. That's fine. Somebody's accusing the other of cheating. Is there no proof? And let's see what my wife wants. I love her so much that I'm going to read her event. My wife, Queen Rapunzel, takes a turn bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious husband, give me the honor of managing the upkeep and expansion of your fine holdings. A position I'm far better suited to than Trajanos. I will not let you down. I gave this guy my royal architect position because he's an architect, for crying out loud, and he has 28 stewardship. Wifey, I love you, but you're a murderer. She wouldn't be as good as him. Her opinion would take a little bit of a hit, but she's my frickin' soulmate. I'm sorry, wifey, I love you. Well, I think that's the first time I was, like, dismissive of my wife. Hopefully she doesn't sabotage me while she's managing my domain. Alright, I'm gonna move my steward in a second. Somebody's trying to steal from me. Why on earth would you do that now that I've doubled down on my protection? There's 0% secrecy. I'm definitely going to find out who it is. Who's the idiot? Is it the stupid kid? Is it this stupid idiot? Alright, give me that money. A lot of questionable decision-making being made behind the scenes here. Doubling my guards doesn't... Enemy hostile scheme success chance would decrease even more. You know what? Let's double our guards. I don't need to train commanders. I mean, it is a relatively harmless scheme. It's just somebody trying to steal something. If it was a murder scheme, that's a different beast. And we got our royal prerogative. I'm gonna go up to High Crown Authority. Now, going up to High Crown Authority is gonna be really nice because that's preventing my vassals from being able to get powerful. So however this woman got this other county, if it was through conquest and I just missed it, that's not possible anymore. My vassals need a hook in order to fight each other. So my crown authority is higher than my liege lord's crown authority. So I'm really, really happy, guys, that we got the 2 innovations in my lifetime that I wanted. So now anything is... We can do anything now if we want. I'm doing manorialism because we're going to finish this one. What are we being exposed to now? Battlements? That's going to allow us to upgrade our castles. Chronicle writing is another one of those that I want to get, but maybe that'll be the next one we're fascinated by. After manorialism. But whatever, that's irrelevant. We got the 2 that we wanted. In our lifetime. Which is a big deal. We did everything that we needed to do to make sure that took as little time as possible. We got the right perks in the learning lifestyle. We got scientific for our cultural fascination. We've been developing the Dutch lands, which accelerates the time. We got into learning to accelerate it, and we had our wife on patronage for the longest time. So we were rewarded with what we wanted. Because we worked at it. Uh-oh. Please no plagues. Please no plagues. This is the last thing I need right now. Please stay away. I need to keep my son healthy. So we can have more children. And here we go. A walk through Zutphen revealed something truly unpleasant. A plague has arrived in this unassuming hamlet. The lumpy skin of the diseased is bright red and painful to the touch. They sweat even in the cold, and they have the look of a leper in their eyes. Holy Roman boils, that's what it's called. Summon the physician. And I'm going to do both of these. I'm going to enter seclusion. And I'm isolating the capital. I'm pulling out all the stops. Let's see what my physician says. The plague does not appear to be too severe. Take a light approach. Now, she's new to the job, but I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. We'll take a soft approach. I already took drastic measures by secluding myself and my family. And it looks like it's going to be pretty nasty. Of course the epicenter is right next to me. These people refuse to take baths, and then just... everybody else has to suffer for it. This is not the time for us to go to a feast. We'll just hunker down. I find myself passing near George's study every day, every hour. The threat of the Holy Roman boils is constantly on my mind. Proximity to her study offers some comfort, even solace. Among all the curious utensils Georgia keeps at hand, one in particular, a beautiful painted jar, seems to be special to her. She notices my attention. I see you have an interest in my Greek medicinal jar. It is a true marvel of handcraft, but the real wonders are contained within. It offers me protection while I go out and save the lives of your subjects. I could try to get it from her. Is this a court artifact? No, it's an inventory artifact. Plague resistance +2. The most important person is my heir right now, and I don't care so much about my own life. Let's try to get this. It's a diplomacy challenge. Our wife can help us. 79. Oh, it's a diplomacy and learning. 81. We'll try to get it. Alright, I got it. And I'm going to give that to my son. It seems to be going around our capital. That's good. This guy was trying to steal from my son. He's married to my my vassal. He's my next door neighbor. He's not the actual lord. She is. I won't tell anybody, whatever. If it was a murder scheme, I probably would have let everybody know about it, but he was just trying to steal something and he failed. This boar tusk is getting way too expensive to repair. I either do it right now or never do it. We became a religious icon. We got to the highest level of devotion. I began sharing power with my brother, but I trust him. He's my friend. Let's just speed 5 through this plague. I think it's gone. I think we weathered the storm. We can emerge from seclusion. The sun feels unfamiliar and hostile on my skin. The wind feels cold and violating. When was the last time I took a breath of air as God made it? Well, now you can breathe deep, my friend. We got our next legacy. So this fertility boost is going to help my son. And it'll help him get along with his wife a little bit, too. Attraction opinion. So the only thing we're waiting for is this claim to finish being fabricated. And then once we do that, take care of that process, we can start stressing out and working towards our death. The morning chorus of twittering birds accompanied me to the stores, the dim light of dawn giving way to the gloomy darkness of the room. I yawn and stretch as I go, my feet padding across the floor. Once my eyes adjust to the lack of light, a culinary tragedy is unveiled by them. Apple cores, scattered crumbs, bones flensed clean of meat. My shocked eyes scan the room, but everywhere find yet more evidence. Suddenly in the corner, a soft condented burp. My loyal courtier is drinking all my stuff. Do we want to imprison her? She just cost me some money. It wasn't a lot. And it's okay. We can begin stressing out right now. We didn't take the health penalty yet. That's at stress level 2. I'm just gonna vote for the front runner for the... My son died, and he was a count. His son just became the count. How did he die? He became incapable. He drank himself to death. See, why can't the AI take better care of people? Like, I only just made... He's only 28 freaking years old. Why is the AI so incompetent that it can't take care of a character for less than... Alright, I am obviously frustrated because that is annoying. Can I modify this kid's contract? Yeah, well, I'm sorry, kid, but you're paying for your dad's dumbassery. Absolutely incredible. Alright. Silver lining, the Pope just gave me gold. That cheered me up. Alright, so my daughter-in-law is pregnant again. I'm gonna stress out again. I'm gonna reset my, I just want to see how we're gonna change this up. We're gonna forego confidants the next time we get this, so we'll go down to, I guess sound foundations instead. We'll get these three. We'll get all these. Keep this the same. Ditch confidants. Grab sound foundations. We'll get all these the same. I'll drop carefree. I'll keep wash your hands because that protects other people. And then I guess we'll just use the overflow to grab summon theologian. This is all staying the same. Absolutely. Wait, did getting groomed to rule a second time give me another use of it? So did it improve my children again? I don't know. I don't think that's how it works, actually. No! Look, they're getting more skill points. So if you want to give your children more skill points and you already got groomed to rule, when you reset, just get it again. Let's see what my Let's see what my... Look at that! He got 3 more stewardship! Or did he lose those skill points when I reset? That's the question. But whatever, I'm gonna go with the first one. Because I like the first one better. Alright, let's see if this time I get Flagellant as an option to relieve my stress. And I didn't. Yet again. I'm not going to let myself get to stress level 3. We're just going to keep it at try to keep it at 2. And I'm being rated again. That'll increase my stress level. Being rated constantly? I need to start increasing my men-at-arms regiments. It's a little late now. I'll hire some mercenaries. I just want to make sure this doesn't fail, because they have a lot of men. They mostly have spearmen, which are countered by heavy infantry. And I've already got that, but we'll get a men-at-arms regiment that has heavy infantry. Like, cavalry counter archers. So their army is mostly archers and spearmen. So this is the perfect mercenary band for us. Heavy infantry and light cavalry. It was probably totally unnecessary, but because I can't call in any allies, which I don't have any more alliances. I don't have any foreign alliances. They're gone. There's a new King of England. And I can't renegotiate them. But I do think I had a family member right here. Yeah, I do. Can I get an alliance with you? I can. We can negotiate an alliance with the Duke of Essex. Our East Seax. Alright, that's at least one foreign alliance. It's not super powerful, but it's something. Alright, so his first son, we need genius and at least 2 other traits, please. Please. Alright, he got the first part, but he didn't get the second part. He can't be Dutch. He can start as Arthur. We didn't get the Know Thyself warning yet, and that's what I'm waiting for. But I think we're safe to. I'm safe in assuming that this son is definitely going to be my heir. I don't need a spare son anymore. So let's get this son to take the vows. We'll use our hook just to get that extra 5%, because with my luck, we'll fail with 5%. So I'll get this son out. Kick him out of the line of succession. Let's check our succession right now. So we only lose 1 title on succession, and that's going to go away because we're going to disinherit this son. I'll wait to let's wait to get this claim and take this county, then I'll disinherit that son, and then I'll land him immediately. And then I have to get him married. I can't land him without marrying him off first. Any second now, the game should warn us that we're gonna die. I'm feeling it. I'm getting... My spidey senses are tingling. Alright, the Muslims have just called a holy war. Alright, I'm a little worried to see how this is going to affect her opinion. It's probably going to piss her off a lot. But I did sway her a couple of times, and that's giving her plus 45. But she doesn't... Like, there are a few things that are affecting her negatively. Like, her contract is kind of strict, and I just did High Crown Authority, so that affects everybody now that I did High Crown Authority. So we have to keep that in mind, too. But, let's see. Hopefully she doesn't decline us. We want Oversticked. 95%. There's still a 5% chance. Alright, she agreed. Now, since I'm rolling in money, what I'm going to do is something that I don't typically do and give her money. Actually, we could do a... Actually, we can't. I already swayed her a couple of times. I can't keep doing that, so let's just give her a gift just to compensate her. Now she's back up to 100. We're making 46 gold right now every month. Let's move our steward again. Hey, thanks. I become the owner of a brilliant gemstone. Thank you. I'm giving that to my son. Improve his learning a little bit. I mean, we're going to take control of him soon anyway, and we're going to have to mess around with our items, like our, Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention, we just got our... We already got manorialism. Let's begin the slow and tedious process of getting chronicle writing. That way I can press several claims in a single war. So instead of fighting wars county by county, we can take big chunks. Super useful innovation. Alright, where the hell is my warning? He's 28. I want to see if there's any free... I think I have somebody around his age that is unmarried, a woman, and I think she also has a congenital trait. We do have this loyal woman that needs a husband. She's not Evangeline. I thought I had Evangeline. Shh. No, she's too old. And she's chaste. But I do have some people here that need husbands and wives and stuff. Why does she have that dumb look on her face? He's already Dutch. Interesting. I'll take him. I think I can make use of him. As long as it's a patrilineal marriage, their children will be Dutch, and they'll give me impressive kids. Alright, I'm gonna have a bunch of other people to get married off, but I could do that on my own time. It's not necessary right now. These are all non-essential jobs right now, too. I've got all the important ones filled, so... I'm trying to find excuses here, and I don't know why, to spend money. Like, I really should just keep doing what I'm doing and saving up. But I'm just surprised that we haven't gotten our warning yet. Like, I'm on speed 5, man. Once I get that warning, I'm disinheriting my son. No, I don't want this stress relief. See, what I would like to do is I want to give my son, the one that I'm disinheriting, this county. Oh, there's the warning. There's the warning. Okay. I was losing my patience there for a second. Okay. Time to manage our line of succession, because now's the best time. The end is near. Let's disinherit this brother. Or this son. It's going to cause me to stress out a little bit. I suppose that's okay. Everything's taken care of. So the only things we lost during this whole succession thing, this whole time, the only things we're losing are one county title and another county title. That's it. We just lost 2 counties. So we're going to take over. Our next in line is taking everything else. We didn't lose any duchy titles or anything, so small price to pay to manage or to get a nice line of succession like this. So that is taken care of. I'm afraid to unpause because I don't want to have my mental break yet. Now, do I want to wait to land this son? Like, I could leave the task up to my next heir, or my next ruler, and he can improve his opinion with his brother by landing him. If I land my son right now, his opinion doesn't need any help, and I don't really need to land him. I'm not over my domain limit or anything. So I should probably wait until my son takes over, and then give my brother this. And that'll really help with his opinion. So yeah, I'm holding on to this until after I die. I will relieve stress here. We're near death. And of course this is all just about to happen. 6 minutes until I'm going to end the episode. We're going to have our hands full again after we take over. But we'll just do the... We'll do the immediate attention things that we need to do. Like make sure we're in the right lifestyle, and we'll take a look at opinions and make sure all of our people are hired and that kind of stuff. We won't do the events, like the feasts and the funeral for our dad. We'll wait until the next episode to do that. That way, we'll start the episode by having a lot to do. Oh my goodness, I just realized that I'm gonna have to make another thumbnail. I have to make a new thumbnail. Alright guys, whatever this event is, it better be good, because I'm about to die. Which one of these are my wards? Is this my ward? This kid is. He's my ward. Let's help him out. Let's look at our son's face. He's standing right next to me. Let's look at his face. Oh yeah, he's happy. He's happy as a clam. This is going to be his chair soon. Alright, we're going to speed 5 to our death. Look how much money we've saved up. And he just had another daughter. She's a genius, too. Alright, we did a Molly. We need a, let's do one after her mom. Saga. The saga continues. Alright, now, my heir, he has a really good stewardship education, so I might actually be impressed with what he makes monthly. It might not be as good as his dad's, but it's probably going to be still really good. And I might even have a better domain limit than my dad does. I've got 26 stewardship. It's the year 1000. It's a new millennium. We're dying on the year in the year 1000. Uh-oh. Another frickin'... of course we're getting another frickin' plague right at the end. Right at the end, we're getting another one. Unbelievable. Alright, at least we didn't die of plague, and we had a successful transition of power here. King Dutch the First of Van Der Linde... King Dutch, so he was the first king. King Dutch the First of Van Der Linde rests in the arms of the Lord at 73. He died of old age. A man of unparalleled prowess, he finally found an opponent that he could not overpower. King Dutch ascends the throne, blessed with an abundance of friends. Dutch is likely to find strong support in his rule. Okay. Speed 1, we are not unpausing. We're doing nothing that requires us to unpause the game. We're only doing things that we can do in a pause state. So first of all, we need to change up our outfit. I guess he can wear what he's wearing right now. I know, what's going to be best for the thumbnail? Let's represent. Let's represent our dynasty. So many freaking options for clothing. Am I just skipping over it? Come on. This armor, it has my sigil on it, but it's just... It's not, it's anachronistic. It's only the year 1000. It's not the late medieval period yet. I think the armor that I want is towards the bottom. I suppose this one's okay. I forgot to change his pants. He needs male pants. There we go. Wifey, your crown is okay, but it's not the one that I like. And don't cover your hair up. Because she's Norse culture, that's why the background is, like, Norse themed. I like that. Heir. She can keep her clothes. She kind of has a dumb look on her face, like a mouth breathing. I'm sorry, wifey. I'm not trying to make fun of you. That's very mean of me. We'll give her the jewelry. Even though she has like a bald spot in the back here, we'll just ignore that. This is fine. Okay, guys. Let's get some people hired. And we need to check vassal opinions. Let's see that first. My powerful vassals definitely need some work. So let's get a chancellor in the position. Let's put our brother in. This is my uncle now. So let's put our uncle here. And instead of doing foreign affairs, let's do domestic affairs. We'll switch over to this. That'll improve opinions with our vassals. Now, I think for the time being, instead of putting a really good steward here, like this guy would be really, really good, but he already loves me, just temporarily, until we can get opinions under control, we'll give it to one of our powerful vassals, just temporarily, until we can improve this. And, I was right, my domain limit is better than my dad's. So it is completely Oh, and we're making a decent amount of money too. Wow, we have 3,000 gold in the bank. Let's put my wife on court politics, even though it's not her best. That'll help with opinions too. Control is okay everywhere. Let's keep our marshal on court guards, manage court guards. Or royal guards. Alright, so my steward is a little crappy, but everybody else is the same, pretty much. Alright, let's see what tree my son decided to go down. Hopefully it's the wealth one. Ah, no, he went down administrator. That's my least favorite one. But he's pretty much done with it. Alright, so courtier and guest opinion plus 15. You can claim throne against your liege. Learn language, domestic affairs, plus 25%. Well, that's useful for us, because we just set that up. More levy contribution. Direct vassal opinion and a liege opinion. Counselor opinion. Okay, so maybe this one isn't so bad after all. It gives us opinions. And at the very, very end, we will get some plague resistance, interestingly enough. And some more stewardship. Alright, since we are going to finish this one, we'll just start in the wealth focus. Healing water is not necessary since I'm in control of him. We should manage his stress just fine. This lower quality item is better than this spouse opinion plus 15. Let's start educating our son. And I'll do the rest of the kids behind the scenes. I just wanted to make sure I did that one in front of you, and just so I, ooh, I can... My brother-in-law's still alive, even though he still has a bullet hole in the head. But he hasn't gotten my my sister pregnant yet. She's running out of time. So I don't think we're gonna get a Van Der Linde on the throne of Poland. But we can negotiate that in alliance with this idiot. Alright, let's give this to our brother now. After we get him married off, we learn from our mistakes. And his opinion is already okay. It's already pretty good. Let's give him a wife that will be competent and that will actually help him do his job as my vassal. Nothing wrong with this lady. She's suffering some fertility penalty, but he's bringing this fertility, and we also got our legacy, which increased his fertility too. So they should have plenty of kids. She's only 18. They should be just fine. Oh, look at this. As my siblings and I mourn my late father, King Dutch I, we busy ourselves with the division of his lands. What do you mean? I already managed the succession. There should be no... It's already been taken care of. Van Der Linde fell to me, but what of my impotent brother, Geralt? Oh, impatient, not impotent. Empty-handed, he watched the transition of power from the sidelines. No ceremonies for him, only oaths to others. Noble blood and the sword at his side are his only birthright. Yeah, well, we made him take the vows. He's supposed to be in some church or something. Or he's supposed to be somebody's realm priest right now. Oh, look at this. I have the option to change over to one of my sons. I could become him. He's becoming a landless adventurer. He's becoming an adventurer like we used to be. No, we don't want to play as him. And now, look at this. There's another plague happening. Oops, I unpaused. I did something I said I wouldn't do. We can already listen to grovelers. Alright, did I take care of everything? I think I did. Everything that I can conceive of right now. Alright, so our legitimacy is excellent. My courtier's opinions are okay. It's just my vassal's opinions that still need a little bit of help. But we're going to do a bunch of events next episode. We're going to do a funeral. We're most likely going to do a feast as well. But now that this plague just appeared... Now that this just appeared, I might have to do these things again. Oh my goodness. Alright, too much drama. I'm going to wrap this one up here, guys. We had a successful transition of power. We still have a lot of events to do, but I did everything that I could do in a pause state. We got our innovations. We got our better crown authorita. We got married. We're having children. We're soulmates with our wife. She's irritable. This is new. But other than those few things and this frickin' plague, everything went really, really well, guys. So I'm happy with how this one turned out. If you enjoyed this one, guys, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this one. Did you have a good time? Were you as stressed out as I was when these... Dude, I hate plagues. I love them. I like the mechanic. They're fun. It makes things dynamic, but now that we're landed and that we can't move, I hate them now. Like, I have to take extra precautions for this. But, oh yeah, we did start going down our new dynasty line, or our legacy line. Bounteous Loins. We're gonna try to get to Constant Care, and we'll get this. So a lot happened in this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. So hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to do that as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Episode 30 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.